Right now, something is moving inside you that you didn't tell it to move. Your heart is beating, your lungs are breathing, your cells are dividing and dying by the millions, and you have absolutely no say in any of it. You think you're in control of your body. You think you know what it's doing, what it's capable of, what it's planning, but the truth is far more disturbing. Your body is running thousands of processes, making hundreds of decisions, and keeping secrets from you every single second of every single day. And some of those secrets are terrifying. Welcome to the stranger inside you, the body you think you know. By the end of this, you'll realize you're sharing your existence with something far more ancient, far more intelligent, and far less obedient than you ever imagined.
Let's start with something simple. Try this right now. Stop your heart. Go ahead, just stop it. Will it to stop beating. You can't, can you? Your heart beats roughly 100,000 times a day, pumping about 2,000 gallons of blood through 60,000 miles of blood vessels, and you have zero conscious control over it. None. You can't speed it up on command. You can't slow it down through willpower alone. It just does its thing, whether you like it or not. But here's what's truly unsettling. Your heart doesn't even need your brain to beat. If you removed a healthy heart from a body and placed it in a nutrient-rich solution, it would continue beating on its own. The heart has its own electrical system, its own pacemaker cells, its own rhythm. It doesn't need permission from your brain to keep you alive. In fact, your body is full of these autonomous systems. Right now, your pupils are dilating and constricting based on light levels without your input. Your digestive system is contracting in waves you can't feel or control. Your kidneys are filtering your blood, deciding what to keep and what to eliminate, and they're not asking your opinion. You are a passenger in a vehicle that drives itself. And most of the time that's fine, until it's not. Because sometimes your body makes decisions that work against you, decisions you can't override. Which brings us to something even more disturbing, your brain.
You think your thoughts are yours, private, under your control. They're not. Your brain is processing about 11 million bits of information every single second, but your conscious mind can only handle about 40 to 50 bits. That means 99.999% of what your brain is doing is completely hidden from you. It's filtering reality, deciding what you see and what you don't, what you remember and what you forget, and it never once asks your permission. Here's an example. You know that little voice in your head, the one narrating your thoughts right now as you listen to this? That voice doesn't speak until after your brain has already made a decision. Scientists have proven this using brain imaging. Your brain shows electrical activity indicating a decision has been made up to 7 seconds before you become consciously aware of making that decision. 7 seconds. That means when you think you're choosing to lift your hand, scratch your nose, or even think a particular thought, your brain decided to do it seconds earlier, and you're just now being informed. Free will? Maybe not as free as you thought, but it gets weirder. Your brain is constantly hallucinating. Right now, what you think you're seeing isn't what's actually there. Your eyes capture fragmented, upside-down, blurry images, and your brain fills in the gaps, invents the details, smooths it all out, and presents you with a coherent reality. Most of what you see is your brain's best guess. Don't believe me? Look at something right now and focus on it. Notice how clear it is? Now, without moving your eyes, try to see what's in your peripheral vision. It's blurry, vague, almost nothing. But when you were looking straight ahead, your brain convinced you that everything in your field of vision was crystal clear. Your brain lies to you constantly, and you never even notice. But lying is the least of what your brain does behind your back.
Let's talk about what happens inside you when you're scared.
Imagine you're walking alone at night and you hear footsteps behind you. Your heart rate spikes, your breathing quickens, you feel a surge of adrenaline. But here's what you don't feel. Your liver immediately dumps stored glucose into your bloodstream to fuel your muscles. Your pupils dilate to let in more light, even if it makes your vision blurry. Your digestive system shuts down entirely. Your body literally stops digesting food because it has decided that survival is more important than nutrition. Blood is diverted away from your skin and digestive organs and rerouted to your major muscle groups. Your body is preparing for war, and it doesn't care if you're just scared of a shadow. And it gets more brutal. When you're in genuine danger, your body can do things you didn't know were possible. There are documented cases of people lifting cars off trapped victims, running faster than they ever have in their lives, fighting off attackers with strength they never knew they had. This is called hysterical strength, and it happens because your body removes the safety limits. You see, your muscles are capable of exerting far more force than you normally use, but if you used that force regularly, you'd tear your tendons, shatter your bones, rip your muscles apart. So your brain limits you, keeps you weak on purpose to protect you from yourself. But in moments of extreme stress, those limits are removed. Your body decides that survival is worth the damage. And afterward, people often suffer torn muscles, stress fractures, and severe injuries, not from the danger itself, but from their own strength. Your body can hurt you to save you, and sometimes it hurts you for no reason at all.
Here's something disturbing. Your body is trying to kill you. Not all of it, but parts of it. Every single day, your cells are dividing, copying themselves, rebuilding you from the inside out. And every single day, some of those cells make mistakes, mutations, errors in the copying process that create abnormal, potentially cancerous cells. Your immune system hunts them down and destroys them. Every day, without you knowing, your body is waging a silent war against itself, killing off rogue cells before they can become tumors. But sometimes it misses one, and that one cell divides, and those cells divide, and suddenly you have cancer. Your body created it, your body missed it, and now your body has to fight it. But the immune system can be even more disturbing than that. Autoimmune diseases occur when your immune system decides that parts of your own body are foreign invaders and attacks them. In type 1 diabetes, it destroys insulin-producing cells in the pancreas. In rheumatoid arthritis, it attacks the joints. In multiple sclerosis, it attacks the protective coating around your nerves. Your body turns on itself, and there's often no clear reason why. And here's the really unsettling part. Even when you're perfectly healthy, your immune system is one malfunction away from deciding you're the enemy. But let's talk about what your body does when you're not even conscious.
You think sleep is rest. It's not. It's when your body gets to work. While you're unconscious, your brain is sorting through the day's memories, deciding what to keep and what to delete. It's consolidating information, solving problems you couldn't solve while awake, and quite literally rewiring itself. Your muscles are paralyzed, completely frozen to prevent you from acting out your dreams and hurting yourself. This is called REM atonia, and it's why you sometimes wake up unable to move, trapped in sleep paralysis, fully conscious but completely helpless. Your body temperature drops, your breathing becomes irregular, your heart rate fluctuates wildly. And then there are the dreams. You spend about 2 hours every night in vivid, bizarre, often terrifying hallucinations that feel completely real while they're happening. Your brain creates entire worlds, populates them with people, generates conversations, emotions, sensations, all without your input. And when you wake up, you forget most of it. Your brain deletes the evidence. But here's the disturbing part. You don't actually know what you do in your sleep. People with parasomnias, sleep disorders, have been documented doing extraordinary and terrifying things while completely unconscious. They've cooked meals, sent emails, driven cars, and even committed violent acts, all while asleep with no memory of it afterward. Your body can move, act, and make decisions while your conscious mind is completely offline. You are not in control. Even in sleep, especially in sleep, you are a passenger. Which brings us to the final, most unsettling truth.
Here's what you need to understand. You are not one thing. You are a colony. Your body contains roughly 37 trillion human cells, but it also contains nearly as many bacterial cells, living organisms that have their own DNA, their own agenda, their own existence. You are quite literally a walking ecosystem. Those bacteria in your gut, they influence your mood, your cravings, your immune system, even your thoughts. Scientists are discovering that gut bacteria can affect everything from anxiety to decision-making. You might think you're craving sugar, but it could be the bacteria in your stomach manipulating your brain to feed them what they want. You are not alone in your body. You never have been. And even your human cells aren't entirely yours. Your mitochondria, the powerhouses of your cells, have their own DNA, separate from yours. They're the descendants of ancient bacteria that were absorbed by your ancestors billions of years ago. They live inside you, power you, and they are technically not you. So when you look in the mirror, remember this: the body staring back is older than you, smarter than you in ways you'll never understand, and making thousands of decisions you'll never be aware of. It keeps secrets. It tells lies. It fights wars you don't know about and makes plans you're not invited to. You are not the master of your body. You are the guest, and you always have been. Sweet dreams.